There is something with the animals that I really love and the environment, and when I'm in there, you know, I just feel like I'm in my own little zone.
Jackie was just a child in Hong Kong when he first saw a photograph of the snub-nosed monkey. That photograph, taken by Shi Hong, is what ultimately led him here to these remote mountains in China's Yunnan province.
I heard about Mr. Shi when I was quite young. I was browsing the internet one day looking for these monkeys, snub-nosed monkeys, and then he pops up on the internet.
Now a 25-year-old filmmaker, Jackie is determined to carry on Shi's work to help preserve the monkey's habitat and China's shrinking wilderness. The other members of his documentary team are here for that same reason.
I think that's just the meaning of our job, is to bring what's happening in this remote place to the audience, to the public, and to people living in the city.
Shi's first photograph of the snub-nosed monkey, published in 1996, thrilled and excited the Chinese public and galvanized the country's new environmental movement.
This event became global, pushed the Chinese grassroots to stand up in the world.
This old forest in southwestern China, where Shi was working, is one of the last vestiges of wilderness left in Yunnan. It is the only place on Earth where this species can be found. Shi was desperate to save the forest from illegal logging that would destroy the monkey's habitat.
I started taking photographs by instinct. I saw this piece of forest was going to be cut down. I had a passion for this monkey. I had no other way.
His passion of filming these monkeys is incredible. He went out into the mountains, lived for 3 years, and saw the monkeys twice. And that is some passion there. That is some passion there.
Shi's plan to use the monkey photos to save the forest worked. The images provoked a national outcry against the destruction of the monkey's habitat. In response to public pressure, the state banned logging and expanded the protected area in the Baima Snow Mountain Nature Reserve.
It was the first time in the history of the environmental movement in China that a protest from the grassroots actually affected the government. And in the end, it saved this forest.
He never gave up, you know, and I think that's how the reserve came about. You know, that's how these monkeys are as important as pandas in China.
Jackie now lives on the nature reserve, in the same forests where Shi photographed the snub-nosed monkey 20 years ago.
Can you see them?
With Shi's support and the knowledge that protected habitat is shrinking in China, Jackie's small team is shooting a documentary that explains how this protected environment ensured the monkey's survival.
So one of the main characters in the documentaries over there, he had a broken arm. Although still attached, he can't really use it. He's quite different from the other monkeys.
Jackie and his team want their new film to have the same impact on young Chinese as Shi's first photographs had on them.
If we can affect only few people, and we've done our job.
Chan Li is an alpine botanist who has studied in the UK. It's her job to make sure that the best scientific data is incorporated into the documentary's script. Her parents were shocked by her career choice.
So my parents think I'm just weird and wild. They're quite traditional Chinese parents. And, you know, the tradition is the girls like me in China, they don't really want to work in the field. My
parents thought they never really liked what I was doing. They wanted me to do maths, physics and business. So I did maths, physics and business and I just couldn't do it.
The lifestyle choice these young people are making is an uncommon one in China. For an entire year, they will live in unheated cabins with little pay and few material comforts.
The old generation, my parents' generation, they still face the problems of feed themselves, make a living. I think they have no spare time or money to do anything to care about the environment. But we do. Now we can choose.
The team's new film is set for release in 2015. They know they need to engage the next generation, not just to preserve what's left, but to fight to expand the protected areas for China's endangered species.
I know the younger generation is getting so much better and they want to learn, they want to protect. And what I would like them to do is to influence their parents, influence their grandparents, because we don't really have much time.